I'll just practice and take you. Why was I bringing a boa? What was I cooking? Duplex bombs. Duplex bomb. That was what it was. Freeze them. Yes. Yes. Okay. Um. Okay. So Bigfoot. Just real quick here. I mean, you already pretty much know the cascade things, but the roles to divvy up the roles very simply is attackers and defenders. You have two attackers, two defenders. Just makes things setting the expectations super easy. Normally, defenders deal with the alkalite, not required. It's very loose, things like that. But just initially pops up. If there's a lot of things going on, it allows the priorities to be divvy up faster. Um, but yeah, defenders generally move when whenever there's a new room that pops up, defenders are normally the last to go. So they're the last ones to move to the next room. And then defenders move when the very first exilizer opens up. Again, you probably already can see this very easily, even for me saying attackers and defenders, but for everyone else as well. And then if everything is perfect, right, everybody's doing their job, attackers should only be dealing with solid exilizers, solid red exilizers, and defenders should only be dealing with the blinking ones, because the blinking ones is the Thrax trying to recapture squarely in the slot of the defenders. The solid red ones, if there's no recaptures and the defenders are doing their job, there'll always be brand new exilizers. What they do is close the void tear, shoot the thing in the middle, kill the Thrax, and then yeah, help defend and just do things. That's about it. It's really, I mean, you already know it's simple, but just like to divvy up the roles a little easier and like a very clear and concise way. That's pretty much it. AJ said that they'll defend if we want to attack. So whenever a new, and you can either lag behind too. You don't have to be like on it. You already kind of know this with the bar, but even if you lag back a little bit for traces and things like that, that's fine. It's a bit of a balance, you know. Um, don't run a good thanks. Honestly, yeah. So Bigfoot, the big issue that I had for a long time is I soloed Eidolons for like ever, and I didn't know how to divvy up the roles. Like I didn't know the roles for Eidolons because like I was just used to doing everything. So it's like I get it. You know what I mean? Like I understand. I'm gonna try to bring Titania for like the meme to practice the meme, because I know AJ will give me the hard uppies if I fail, or it will, and it'll give me like a little practice thing for it. I'm sure I'll be fine, but also in case I'm not fine, you know. I normally don't run shield gating as my primary defense because it's too much effort. As far as like external arcanes, I like Savior because dying of my operators generally, when I die the most, is that little animation thing. And the Mage's Cloud for attacking is really nice, just because it makes your Void Sling really big. And this is just going for like everybody, and neither of those are required. That's why on the little infographic, that's why on like this, I have them as like recommended. It's just what I do, you know, to make it easier. By no means is required. Use those. All right, great minds think alike. See, and I didn't look anything up to reach those conclusions. If I'm gonna be blunt, I just through my own like, I bet that'll make things easier, and then it did. That's like it. It's like let's see if Rod wants to do it. If a clanmate wants to join for that, you can just select a rhythm, run to the bathroom. Sounds good. Get a bio break in. I will say, like, everything that I've come from, like, made from this, and to be blunt, everything that I do in Warframe almost always is either somebody like giving me theory craft ideas or telling me about mechanics, or just me discovering them myself and going through it. Like when new content comes out, I'm almost always just doing it in the way that I just think is best. That's about it. Aside from that, funny haha builds and things, there's just mechanics that crop up here and there. I'm gonna see how this Moltron feels. Moltron might be a vibe off of its AoE like the Hailstrom, but you can get Tenacious Prawned off of it. But you gotta have a ribbon. So cold. Right now I just have it set up to for Shivering Contagion to just freeze lock everything, but give them more crit damage. Obviously there's a lot more ways to run this. Oh, sorry, I thought you... I'm probably gonna run to the bathroom as well after I select a relic. Be right back a second. Oh, goodness. Silly bee. Sorry. Just do a little bio break for a cascade run here. Hey, friend. Do you enjoy doing level cap cascades? Because we have an open slot. Try to find a gamer that's re-cleared it. Or just somebody with a setup amp. Knows what they're doing. But I recognize your name. I know your name. It's been a minute. Uh, all the Loki propaganda, yes. Busy, unfortunately. Just gonna be lurking around. Well, I appreciate you. You see nothing? No, I recognize that name. Just leave. Am I seeing that right? My beard is tingling. My beard recognizes another beard. Hmm. Is this correct? Hold on. Hmm. Now I'm gonna snoop. Is it another beard? Sorry, I just saw like beards together strong. Ah, yes. There's beard. Sliv, hi. How are you? How you doing? I'm not pushing it like I normally am playing Loki in this kind of thing, but I gotta test out. We reached a QTCC goal, and I still gotta honor it. I just gotta find the people to be able to do it. So I'm doing a little practice run, a little haha, a little hee hee at the minute. This will be also we're running with Bigfoot. How's day? Moas. I want to play around with Moas more after the changes. They're so funny. I want to get the big old bubble and stuff. Am I saying your nickname right? It's Sliv, right? I don't. I'm really bad with names. I'm very sorry. Yep. Okay. Cool. Welcome in. You beautiful legend, you. Oh, I think Nourish might be messing this up. So fast. For context, Loki was my starter frame, and I've been doing cascades and such, and yeah, it's just Loki's good. It's just one of those things where he really shines and has his own when you kind of get near level cap cascade stuff. Not that it's particularly obvious out the gate, but yeah, he was also my starter frame like over 10 years ago. I've been playing this game for like ever. It's my joke. It's my Loki propaganda. Sorry, I don't push Loki propaganda. I just happen to have an agenda that is centered around Loki. Like, just propping up an agenda, you might say. And I've been pushing for a while. I'm off to bed. Good luck on the cascades. Thanks, Sophia. I appreciate you. Vibe. Right in the nostalgia. It's our first stream too. Let's go. Yeah, he's definitely excels in not normal content. Absolutely. I believe he's had the least amount of changes of any Warframe. As far as like specific changes to him, I mean, there's been like bug fixes when he used to be able to like radial disarm eidolons and stuff, but not including silly stuff like that. He's had so few changes over the years. I want to say the one that I did recently was only like quotation marks rework. It was mostly quality of life. They finally made his decoy not be level 1. Ah, so beautiful. Somehow he's still my most played frame, which is amazing, to be honest. Go to the next room here. Never actually done level cap cascade titanium before, so this is a bit of a test for me. Ooh, that was close. Almost glitched that one out. Gold, excellent. That tracks. This 4 is really strong. It's hard to balance him outside of that. Yeah. I love having the highest threat priority off of his decoy. When the Helmuth came out and you could banish the decoy, that was so good. You didn't have to learn where to nuzzle that decoy up into weird places of the map. Let's see. I know. Do this. There we go. So yes. It's actually quite weird. Used. So it's Loki Prime now. For over 10 years, it's been Loki up until about 2 months ago. Loki was my most used. And I haven't owned a base Loki since 2019. I've just played the game that much. like well over 10K hours in the game. I don't know. It's not that I don't play any others. Um, Big reason why it's never been overtaken is I just kind of play everything. I just like doing builds and funny haha stuff. Have a good time with the game. I get so excited over just the silliest of things. What do you like doing? Sliv, what do you like doing as far as like, what's your favorite quotation marks in late game? Um, and I don't mean that in like a Eidolon or a Cascade thing. I know some people like doing the IKEA frame. The fashion frame's popular naturally. My fashion frame is weak. My IKEA frame, weaker. It's awful. I couldn't design a dojo if I wanted to. My orbiter? Nah, don't even want to talk about it. Thank you for the follow, Labra Lovely. Welcome in. How we doing? Same question to you, Labra Lovely. What's your favorite late game? What's your favorite frame? Tell me why it's Loki. I'm just kidding. Where's this Alkalite at? I got teleported. Cullen's meat. Thank you for the follow. Hi, how are you? Epitaph Barrel. What's your favorite late game? I guess late game's kind of a misuse of the word. What's your favorite thing to do in the game? What's happening? I don't know. We're just doing a Void Cascade Omni Fissure to level cap. Unless there's something else that I'm unaware of. I'm taking Titania, which is not recommended as anybody's first time frame for this. Got an ad here in 1 minute. No. Shrub. I was stream. I was lurking a little bit. Dad? Mom? That's so true. Is any of my mons active at the minute? That I can bother about this or that. Ooh, hit that flag. That's a very sturdy flag. Collins, what's your question? What's good? D4. Destiny 4. Division 4. Diablo 4. This is Diablo. Oh yeah, right. You're playing Diablo. Shroom dude be loving his acronyms. Not a big Diablo enjoyer. Not. Blizzard. Okay. We should get you out here. So I don't die in the meantime. Where'd you go to your shroom? Streams Warframe, among other things. He's a homie, we hang out quite a bit. Lobster? Titania? Or is this a Diablo thing? Time to go to the next room. An high-octane star? I love those. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have like terrible ADHD. I didn't take my meds today because I woke up late. So I'm trying my best. My best just isn't very good. But thank you, Labor Lovely, for the compliment. I just I just kind of assume everybody's here to get, because I kind of know a lot about the game. I don't even like to say that because there's always things I'm learning. There's always more and more things to learn, but so it's nice to hear when somebody actually enjoys hanging out just for the vibe. Means a lot. Shannon, you're welcome. Get shouted out, nerd. I don't always shout at people. When I do, it's my friends. And it's lovingly. You know who also has a fantastic beard? Shroom. Shroom has a fantastic beard. Shroom homie? Yeah. Shroom. The homie Shroom is here. You've been playing for a little less than years. So much to learn. Yeah. Hey, if you got any questions, I can promise you that I will try my best to get the answer. A lot of times I know the answer, and I won't say anything unless, well, let me rephrase that. I'll let you know if I'm not 100% confident on things, because the game is old and it's been a long time since I've done a lot of things. If I don't know something, generally somebody in here will. And if those two things fails, generally there's a wiki. I don't know how people play this game without the wiki. And those beautiful individuals that just don't get any credit for updating the wiki and everything. They just do it out of the goodness of their heart. Very just honorable people. And then even if it's not on there, because there's times when it's not on there or it's maybe not the most accurate, I'll test it. I'll go see it with my own eyes. In fact, a lot of things I do actually care about, which is a lot of things, I do a lot of testing, like a lot, because I don't believe things unless I see them with my eyes. I was high voltage electricians for 8 years in the United States Air Force, so trust but verify is like a thing. Also, I would feel silly to like propagate misinformation, so I end up being the stopping point for a lot of misinformation. People may not like me for that, but that's okay. This is a place of knowledge. Never said I was nice. I'm helpful. I try to be nice. Oh, goodness. You've been playing. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Where? Help? Where am I? I'm stuck. I managed to get into a vent. Help? Help? I'm free. One of these? Yeah, one of these. Anyway. Your mom made this manwich plus cornbread dish. That's fantastic. Do you have a picture? But for real, what if the wiki fails you? Well, I already mentioned that I would test it, so that's what happens. I don't really want to admit how many hours I put into every test, but most of them are off stream because they're excruciatingly boring. Okay, like in my brain, I think they're boring. I don't know if people actually want to see that kind of thing. I just assume they don't, because it's just a lot of me hitting the same enemy over and over for like hours, and then cussing a bunch. I do take that liberty. I do cuss a lot. Do got a bit of little TBI, little brain ouchies from the military. Not as well spoken as I used to be. And I figure, as a disabled war veteran, that's my one liberty that I'll take, is to be able to drop the F-bomb a little bit more than the next person. I feel like that's a fair trade. Yeah. Also enjoy the ADHD music. Song requests are open too. Loki propaganda. Just remember, every Warframe is actually Loki. You gotta look for the Loki within every frame. That's what you gotta do. Is that Atlas? No, that's not Atlas. That's actually Loki. His wall has increased threat priority. You use shade to go around and punch a whole bunch. That's actually Loki. You just need to put your glasses on. More Loki propaganda. Is that Titania? No, it's not Titania. Her third ability increases threat priority. She can go invisible. Alright, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Zebra girl, hi. Hello, sweets. How goes the battle? The battle goes good, cutie. How are you? It's my normal shenaniganery. My memes. Memes. Stop being invulnerable, please. Thanks. Titanium build is, I think it won't struggle at level cap. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like toxin shards are a vibe. So something I put on here that I've never really used and I've always wanted an excuse to use is the toxic damage green shards. Cause I'm like, when will I use this? Like, yeah, there's like there's a Siren, which is fair. And Siren already kills everything. So I get so bored of Siren being the answer to everything as far as damage. So yeah, I put green shards, and then I use toxic Dexpixia, and then I use Archon continuity to get corrosive procs from that. I don't believe this is another thing I need to test. I need to see if the ability damage to corrosive enemies affected by corrosive is Dexpixia falls in that, because it's an ability, but it's no weapon. It's in a gray zone. It's just, I have to test it, but it's going to be a nightmare of a time testing it. I've been told that it doesn't, but you know how I am. I gotta see it for myself. Oh goodness, you're so tired. You got 36 minutes before you can go to bed. What do you gotta wait? Are you like at work or what are we waiting for, Zebra girl? My mouse pointer is huge. Oh, kids, that's fair. My mouse pointer's big. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like my cursor size is perfectly average. I think it's normal. What about Xpixia? So the green shards increase the damage with abilities against enemies affected by corrosive procs. I don't know if that affects Xpixia. As far as I'm aware, from what I've heard, it doesn't. But also, it's in that gray area, and I want to test it. Kids, oh, that's fair. So yeah, and then from there, there's a little glitchy interaction that I'm playing around with too. Oh, it involves getting melee influence to work where it should not. Gotcha. Yeah. I feel like Titanium's definitely like a vibe. I just feel like I have to play Titanium a lot if I'm ever running with the speed running friends. So I don't end up playing her a lot outside of that. That I'm having a funny haha time with testing like the glitch out. Like Dick's Pixie, it normally doesn't like clear hallways like this. it's not. It's not a normal thing. 9 out of 10 times switch operator you moonwalk. Oh no. I find that void dashing normally fixes that. Is that not fixing it? I'm kind of figuring out if I just move fast enough, Titania's fine. Also, I am not at like level cap, so things are bound to get significantly worse. It is okay. I guess to say it happens. I don't know. Cascade can be that way. It's not even a cascade thing. I think the one that drives me the most insane is the one where you just start walking off in a direction